somebody put in your ear or in my ear. And we're back. And we're live again. Though I don't know if anyone can hear me. I'm fairly positive my mic is... Microphone.
Sound check. If anybody's watching.
There you go. For sound checks now, I'm just going to speak lyrics to Michael Bolton songs.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, because because birds fly and think twice. They spread their wings.
I don't think this mic is working. Excuse me. As
Kristen says somewhat better. I don't even think that one's on. Turn it on. Thank God for wives that are willing to help us troubleshoot. He's just pulling up scripting code over there. Like,
is that working?
Talk.
Testing. Testing.
You got green dots.
So wait a second. So basically it was the part where it was said unmute mic.
You telling me the mic was just muted the entire time, Nick?
Just now.
Just now.
Oh my God. Kristen, can you hear me?
No, she gave up on us. Probably left.
She's probably the viewer that left.
Yes.
And we have sound because it would. Oh my Lord, child.
Awesome.
All you have to do is talk.
What? I'm just...
And all you have to do is make sure that our mics aren't muted.
Else.
And you have to make sure our mics aren't muted. the big part of having a show is so people can hear us. I'm just gonna state the obvious.
You're like overseas IT support. Mama,
You quit? Damn, there goes all our equipment.
did you try turning on and off the device?
Okay, so we're gonna go live from our phones next week.
As Nick takes the phone out of your hand. This was mine too.
Oh God,
Kristen,
you had
no.
one job. That's amazing. Oh, she threw you right under the bus. Mm-hmm. She saw that.
I'm also in the video.
She saw that Greyhound coming.
That's awesome.
All right. Now that we have technical difficulties somewhat worked out, hopefully for the remainder of this.
If you're watching this, I'm saying that as I'm speaking to the one person that's not my wife. Share the live stream so other people can watch us too.
Yeah,
because I know my wife's doing the same thing.
yeah. We're gonna pull a bunch of what was that? I can't read it.
I had so many jobs.
You only had one job. Don't look at me like that. You had one job.
I will not blink.
You took on the role as producer because you didn't want to be in the hot seat or you didn't want to be over here.
Even though I
You said
like-
you wanted
I
to be
like
over
you
here.
over
Yeah, having you here is great, but you said you wanted to be over there.
Actually, I want to.
So as we let you over there and you
Hello.
Leave that one on. That works now.
Leave this one on.
Yeah.
This one's yours. Get anyway.
all right.
Get out of the way, boo boo.
Boo-boo.
Oh my Lord, this is just an epic.
Oh my god.
Epic awesomeness.
Epic awesomeness.
I didn't know what to do. I tried to refresh, nothing happened.
We're just gonna clip all these together and be like, if you're ever wondering how IT looks in the military, it looks like this.
This is pretty much it.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
going
We're not hacking Chinese
pretty much
servers
it.
and stuff. We're just like, why won't it work? The mute button's on. Oh, how long have we been down? 14 hours. Oh my god.
Oh my
I had
Lord.
a video conference with a couple very high ups in a certain SEAL team, and the mic was off. Like,
Who's Mike? Your Mike?
yeah, our mics were off. And they were like about to put boots on the beach, like briefing all the admirals and everything. And
No, we had the same issue when we were trying to do what was it, a meeting with the Echo now?
no,
Yeah, he had his volume turned up on there
okay.
because we were testing.
With all the different communication stations, like 2 different ones that were overseas before we went on deployment, and we had the same issues. We're sitting in a room across the entire world where a meeting is going on between some of the world's best communication specialists.
Yep.
And we can't get Skype to work.
Awesome. Do me a solid.
Do you a solid.
Grab my vape.
I got you, boo boo.
I'm so stressed out now.
Why are you stressed? Just breathe. Inhale, exhale. There's
Look,
a guy.
John.
So there's actually.
Look,
there's a-
Sean, I don't need your sass.
Nice echo.
So there's
That's a message from the
I
Coast
believe
Guard.
there's a
Guard. You know what? He's actually on deployment right now. He checked in off the coast.
Look, when we want an input from the Department of Agriculture or whatever you guys are now, we'll ask. You know, No, probably not, but it would make sense at the same time. We have to preserve the fish population. Call the Coast Guard.
That is the president of the.
Oh,
He's a national treasure. We need to protect him. Sean, we love you, man.
Sean said farming is my life.
fish farming.
Fish farming.
We love you, Sean. Don't worry, buddy.
Yeah, that's why I don't eat tilapia.
What?
So it's all farmed.
Well, no. So tilapia is a bottom feeding fish. So if you go to like an actual fish farm where they breed like salmon and stuff to stock ponds and things, or to feed people, they'll use tilapia as a way of cleaning their massive tanks. So you're eating a fish that primarily eats other fish's shit.
What do you think catfish is?
delicious.
So
The same thing.
Yeah, I agree, but it's just not. And tilapia really not that
So
good.
and that's probably the main reason why like I don't like going into the ocean, because it's just nothing but one big fish toilet.
Fish poop.
That's all it is.
Where do you poop?
Well,
In a toilet, but I mean, I'm just
Down the street.
where have you
just
been
saying.
into the ocean before? Like,
here we live on the coast.
no, I agreed. Yes, we live on the coast. It's right there.
Yeah.
Have you ever been like swimming in tropical waters before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went on a cruise once, like 100 years ago, but still, it's just that I know going into the water, it doesn't matter whether it's like the tropics or here or whatever, it's just you're going into like one major fish toilet. And and then you have these people who's just like, they go diving, like the kids, right? They go diving or whatever, and they come up and they spit water out of their mouth, and it's just like, like
That's true. Blow
You
their
just
nose
put-
out there.
yeah. Yeah,
I remember being a
it just
kid
weirds me
at
out.
Apache campground up in Maine, and there was a lady there. Like we were all swimming around, and then she started getting really angry, telling the person who was swimming with her, like, "Don't come near me, don't come near me." And I think it was one of her kids. And she's like, "Why?" And she's like, "I'm pooping." This was a grown woman that was in the water, and I was like, "And I'm out."
I'm done.
Oh my god! Like this,
Have you ever noticed though, like
you just
like,
turned the freshwater lake chocolate.
Okay, so I have a question. I don't know if your kids do this, but why is it that when kids get near water and they're getting ready to jump in the water, they yell the dumbest sayings, right? It's like whether they're running on a dock or they're going down a water slide or whatever, right before they hit the water, they always have like the dumbest sayings.
They're just
right?
like, "Gotta catch them all," and then just dive in.
or they run and
know?
they right. They like off the dock. They're like,
voted-
"My mom likes mayonnaise," and then boom, and you're like, "What? What are you talking about?"
Great.
She does.
Jumps off
Awesome.
the end of the boat and just yells, "I voted for Nader." Where do you
It's
get
like,
this
I
stuff?
took my son fishing, and then like right on the dock, there was like 7 or 8 kids just playing and jumping into the water, and we're sitting there listening to them, and I just turn around to my son, and I'm just like, "What the heck are they talking about?" And he goes, "I don't know, Dad." And it was just they were saying the dumbest stuff. Like, "I love pork chops." And it's like,
but pork chop sandwiches.
it's like, all right, awesome. You love pork chops. Like, why do we have to scream it so the entire beach knows that you love pork chops?
I'll shout it from a mountaintop. I don't care who
You
hears.
must really love pork chops.
Did you see Mike Marzak do that at the party we had?
Yeah.
He's doing the same exact thing off the whippet.
That was funny though. He goes to take a step to jump, and then he just slips and he just falls over like a sack of potatoes.
360 video is hilarious.
Did you hear what happened at the video game awards that happened this last year?
Was it the
Kristen, I can't post that comment.
What did you say? Says the guy who plays the penis game.
Oh, I guess we'll post a comment now. Seth read it out loud.
Was that what we were talking about when you were in the hospital?
Yes.
Like giving
Yeah.
you ideas?
Yes.
We were
So-
just giving him ideas to
Yeah.
entertain him while he was in
trying
a
to keep
time
his-
of need.
his
Like we're trying to keep his
spirits high.
spirits up. We're motivators.
Anyways, so last year they like every year they have the video game awards, where it goes like to best game. Well, it used to be like best game in this category, and best this, and now it's like best game in this category with the female lead that has classical based music in the background. Like they just snip it into multiple things. It's becoming ridiculous. But anyway, so at the very end of the show, they gave out some of the bigger awards, and some kid sneaks up onto the stage like in a suit and pretends that he's just part of the party up there. It was just
This kid's a legend.
And they're passing the mic around for like last words before they end the
Kid
show.
is a legend.
And then they get to the kid and he leans forward and his hands are behind his back. He's really polite and he comes in and puts on this fake accent. He's like, "I just want to thank my newly converted rabbi, Bill Clinton. You were an inspiration." And then just walks off, and then everyone's like, "Yeah." And then the clapping slowly stops and they're like, "Who the hell is this kid?" And you see security come pull him off the stage. And it aired live internationally.
This kid got hit
We
with
need
the
him on
triple
the
dog
show.
bear.
Now he's like on every major like internet show right now, being like, "Bring that kid on."
He's not heard of that show.
Yeah, well, he's like 14 years old and red pilled beyond all
Speaking of
belief.
kids like video games, you see this kid that just went viral overnight because he sat there and he has this space helmet on, right? And it's kind of cracked, and he's sitting there and he's like doing a math problem, and he's just like, "I don't understand math. Why do I need math?" He's like, "Your math makes absolutely no sense. And meanwhile, all you see is this big bubbled space helmet just kind of flopping around. And he's just like, -3 is not even a number. 0 is not even a number. You want me to find the value of -3? He's like, the school shouldn't be teaching me this. They should be teaching me how to, he's like, I'm a streamer.
Do my taxes.
No, that's the thing. He says, they should be teaching me how to like, get away with not paying all these taxes or whatever. I was like, oh my God. This dude went from, I think he had like 1,000, he had like 600,000 or 6,000 followers or something like that. Then he went up to 60,000 followers on Twitter. Dude went into an overnight Twitch sensation. Like now everyone is subscribing to his channel.
So what do I have to do? Just say how much I hate, publicized school systems with a motorcycle helmet on?
He just went on a tangent, and it was for like a couple of.
Which one?
Keep scrolling.
Is it a short? I don't want to
No.
go like a full length video.
No.
For the keep
that one
scrolling,
right there.
keep scrolling, keep scrolling.
Keep talking.
No,
So this is
talking.
just like he just went absolutely he went ham, and everyone was just like, this is insane. And then they were talking about how he turned around and just became this overnight Twitch and Twitter sensation because just of this rant.
Oh, I can't share it.
And I'm like, this is just
Oh, you can't share?
This is
All right.
insane.
I'm sure it was great. It was a had to be there moment.
I turn the volume down on that.
Yeah. So stop hearing myself and Doug twice. Oh,
Don't
geez.
mute anything because you might mute our mics again.
Yeah, I mean, we've been putting out our own shorts there.
Time out.
One last dig in there. We've been putting out our own shorts, and they've been doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Right? Hold on, let me pull up the
We have
the
we actually have an idea that we're gonna use for a video today.
Yeah, it consists of electroshock therapy on.
Oh, look,
on
3
me.
comments.
Hashtag quit. Thanks, Doug.
I quit. Thanks, Doug.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Yeah. So let me go in here. So
In broadcast.
we posted like 2 shorts the other day that equate to like maybe like a minute at most, and they both got 4,000 views in total.
Lord.
And one got 7.9 hours watched, and then the other one got 6.6 hours watched.
That's a lot of watch time though, because you figure if it's only a minute and it got 7.9
One is like
hours of
30
watch
seconds
time.
long.
Yeah, 7.9 hours. That's just a lot of views.
Gained
on
us
that
5
video.
subscribers too.
That's good. We're almost at 100 though too.
Yeah, we're at 92 right now.
92.
Yeah.
Good Lord, love a duck. We only need 8 more to hit that 100. What are we gonna do when we hit the 100?
If you're here and you haven't liked and subscribed, you're wrong. And the mic works.
All 3 people.
What are we gonna do when we hit 100?
We should put that
No, we're gonna do it today.
on stage.
Kristen, if you're still watching, we need you to come to the studio. I refuse to do this.
I'll do it.
I
don't
enjoy the control of my bowels. I prefer it if you're not electrocute the crap out of me. Here, eat this
No,
giant
seriously,
pickle
though.
while we shock you.
Seriously, we need to. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go with what that just looked like. But yeah, we need to think of something. What we're gonna do for 100 viewers. I know that's kind of like a small milestone.
Hey, it's the little wins,
for
man.
any. For anything, but at the same time, it's 100 subs.
Mm-hmm.
It's still pretty.
I think that's
vote-
indicative of the internet. If a charity group can start a podcast and be like, yeah, 100 subs, and then some random little kid online can be like, I hate math. Look at my helmet.
I know.
And get millions of
Son's
subs.
TikTok.
Huh?
That's true.
Big
That's
Tuna's
true.
TikTok.
Big Tuna's TikTok.
Yeah. He's so.
What are we doing wrong?
Dude.
I need life coaching skills from children now.
The life coach kid.
When you brought up that thing when I was I showed you Big Tuna's YouTube channel, and you're like, how the hell does this kid have like 7 videos, right? And he has all these like
Yeah, 7. It was 7 videos totaling 15 minutes in total.
yeah. How many subscribers does he have?
I don't know. It was ridiculous.
So I asked him, right? He's in school, and I was just like, how the hell do you have 7 videos, not totaling 15 minutes, and you have X amount of subs? And you know what his reply was? I'm that guy.
Yeah, 782 subscribers on Big Tuna
I was
TV.
like, bro.
Which I'm not gonna lie, Big Tuna TV just sounds like like one of those applications you get on some Walmart smart TV. It's an entire channel devoted to deep sea fishing. You know,
I think for 100 subs, we should put Seth in the pit bike and make him ride a wheelie.
Can we have 911 on standby?
we got
Monique
one.
lives here.
That's true. Well, they're already
coming.
Yeah, I don't know. My wife's at home like, no, I don't want that medical bill. No, we already deal with one collarbone broken. We don't need another one.
Oh yeah, how's that going?
Well, she's doing well.
That's good.
Yep, I think she learned her lesson. Don't bomb hills on skateboards if you don't skateboard
But
much.
the epic thing was though is
She at least went out doing it in a badass manner. Like she's got a
Guardians.
Yep.
Guardians gear. Like,
Yep.
I'm not mad. Like,
yeah, went to the hospital wearing Guardians gear.
I mean, if you're gonna promote,
Yeah, right. I wish we could correlate that to how many subscribers we get. We were out running around yesterday, and Kristen and I were wearing our hoodies together.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so everywhere I go, I'm always looking for people wearing the Guardians gear.
Yeah, it went from being like vigorously promoting, the organization to now I just look like the dude who doesn't have any other clothes.
That's what I've been looking like for the last like almost 7 years.
Nice.
It's if I'm not in a Guardians hoodie, I just have like a normal plain one. But I've also bought like 3 Guardians hoodies, so this way if one's in the wash, I still have 2 as backup. And then
my wife was talking to my mother-in-law the other day, and they brought up a really good point of why we don't have a purple hoodie for Guardians of the Purple Heart.
The reason why is because if you look at our logo, the medallion has the purple in it, and with the medallion sitting on black, it just stands out more.
Yeah.
And purple is the main color of that medallion because it is the Purple Heart medallion, so we want that to pop. If we put it on a purple hoodie, then excuse me, the medallion gets kind of lost. Because we have because then we have like the purple below and above it, so we don't want it to get drowned out. But
Gotcha.
it is, I mean, we should have like purple hoodies, but like I said, that all comes down to like your daughter's question about the zip up hoodie.
Yeah, she's not the first person to ask about that.
No, she's not. Like that's been a requested item. But the problem is the company that we use now for our online store, we've gotten reports like the logo on the back, it's not of quality. Like it sticks to stuff.
Yeah.
And I refuse to do business with or have a company that's pushing out garbage merchandise because it's just not what we're about. I had them pull it off first. They didn't have to cut it off. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Kid's a legend.
Yep. Yep.
Kid's an
Who's
absolute
proud?
legend at this point.
She was shook, man. She was a little shook. I'll give her that. She was a trooper for it. Because like that was her first like actual injury. That's rough on any kid the first time that happens.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, she's been a trooper about it.
Even if it came down to the point where they did have to cut it off, we would
replace it.
salvage that sweatshirt and then we would just like I don't know, make a pillow or something out of it, and then I'd give her another one just for being an absolute legend. So
We learned 2 things that day: a devotion to the organization's brand wear,
that's what I love.
and that she would not make it onto the Guardians sponsored skateboard team. So,
Well,
Jerome
maybe. Like,
you tending the fire?
maybe, because then we need that person of like what not to do. She could be the spokesperson for that category.
Nick's tending the fire. Yeah, because we were the most like American studio ever.
Had one job, right?
We only had one job.
fire.
Yeah, tend the fire, run the mics, do the video streaming, test the internet.
So, all right. So I'm gonna ask you this question because I know Kristen is watching. So I'll be able to hit like both of you at the same time at this point. What are you guys doing next Saturday around say like 6 o'clock?
Why are you asking me?
Because you're right in front of me.
Yeah, but ask my wife. I do what I'm told.
Kristen, what are you guys doing?
It's just easier that way.
Next Saturday around
Like 6 o'clock.
Nick, you need to be quiet.
Yeah. I'll just wait for Kristen.
We're gonna mute your
I'll
mic.
just wait for Kristen to just go ahead and reply.
It's the pain bits.
I should have known better not to ask you.
Yeah, I don't know. I know. I think soon we're taking a trip up to the Ice Castle up in New Hampshire. You ever been to that?
No, I want to go though.
Yeah.
Like I want to go so bad because I hate the snow. Like it's useless. But then it is. It's nothing but Mother Nature's dandruff. And then
I feel like that's what sand would be.
I have to clean it up off of my truck driveway. It's like such an inconvenience at this point. But Saturday is open afternoon. Beautiful. All right, so this is what I want to do. All right, I want to get. I'm gonna put this message out to the organization, but I want to get like us, the families, and all go down to Family Pizza in Niantic for dinner, and then just they've been. So the waitresses there has been nothing but promoting us and wearing our logo and stuff everywhere she goes. So I want to go in there and just have everyone wearing the Guardian stuff, and then just go sit down and have a meal.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Why?
Well, yeah, I didn't bring my oldest daughter, and she's become very attached to Two Brothers Pizza.
Okay, well, we need to expand our horizons.
Shameless plug.
Yeah, no, not even shameless, man. The fact that my kid, who has a tendency to be a little bit of a picky eater, you know, as some kids are, like sat down there and was, yep, I'll eat everything that's in front of me. Like, this is delicious.
Okay, but they have pickle fries.
We're going now.
So that was gonna be like
Pickle fries.
You know,
Yep. Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
They have pickle fries.
All right.
So I mean,
make it happen,
we're definitely gonna go out to like Two Brothers and stuff like that. But I mean, it's, you know, like I said, she's out there promoting the organization. She's out there talking about us. She participated in the tattoo event last year when it was happening, and she went up to Mohegan over the lids, and she got a hat with the Guardians logo stitched on it. Like, she's all about promoting the organization.
Yeah, we need to get that logo over here on this one.
Yeah, and then there's times too where I'm scrolling through Facebook and I'm not even looking for it, but I'll just be scrolling through, and then I'll see the logo, and I'm like, whoa, wait a second, who the hell's wearing the logo? Like, I don't recognize this name. And then I realize that she's tagged in a post, and she's out somewhere wearing the sweatshirt, and it's just logos
That's
being
awesome,
promoted.
man.
So yeah, I definitely want to go down there as, you know, as a organization, family group, whatever you want to call it, and then just go have dinner.
Nice.
Yeah, pickle fries too. So
Pickle
we're gonna-
fries.
we can get some pickle fries.
I'm all about pickle fries. That's like my number one.
So, Kristen, is
go-to
that a
bar.
good idea? Can we play? Can Seth come out and play?
That sounds dirty.
Can you come over to my
make it
house
that
and play Nintendo?
Is there any other way?
All right, so let's see what the boss says.
I am so glad that this one's working out a little bit better
Yeah,
this
just a
time
tad.
around with the actual mic stuff.
Just a tad.
Though the first one we did, we'll definitely get some good shorts out of that.
Oh yeah. There's
Some
definitely
hilarious
a couple of good moments in there that we can clip. So.
Oh, also, I have a correction to make. We made the moon boots joke the other day, and they're definitely called moon shoes.
Moon shoes.
Yeah.
I had them.
Yeah. Do you ever skip it?
My sister had to skip it.
Skip it's were.
We spin it.
Skippets were
launch it.
invented for the people with no friends. Like, let's be honest.
You don't need to say it out
That
loud.
director's a real asshole.
I'm not gonna lie. I had 6 of them, so I felt like I had a crew.
I would love to.
Triple skip it.
100 subs. Dub does six skip-its at once.
I can't even do one.
Oh my god.
That's your problem.
Maybe at 100 subs we'll get one skip it.
I loved it when they finally upgraded to the skip it with a counter on it, and you were like, oh, you're all going down.
Yeah.
Says, sorry, I was bringing the puppy inside. I'm fine with dinner Saturday. Sweet.
Beautiful. Let's
Cool.
do it.
We can hang out, man. Boss said we could.
Okay. And we'll bring some of the equipment, and we can maybe get some footage while we're there too.
Word.
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 So I'm gonna tell you.
Have you heard?
So somebody actually sent me a message the other day, and they were like, they're like, who is the guy that does the show with you? And I was just like, oh, that's Seth. He's part
It
of the
says nothing but
organization.
word.
Yeah,
super
and,
cool
yeah, and they were just
basis.
like, you need to tell him to retire the word.
No, I refuse.
And I'm like, no.
They will be with me for the rest of my life. The word and super cool.
Yeah.
That thing's
You
super
haven't said
good.
super cool during the show.
I've been trying to add a counter.
Yeah,
I
I've
know.
been trying to watch
Well,
it.
yeah,
for the
episode
counter.
1, man, was ridiculous. I went back and
Yeah.
watched it, and I'm like, I feel like an idiot. Did you just learn that phrase today, and now you're just overusing it?
Super cool.
It's a real.
Learns a new word, and they just want to use it every day.
It's super laborious.
super.
Do you follow the basement yard?
The basement yard?
Oh,
Yeah.
with Joe Senegato.
Yeah, the Boreas is their word.
That dude is hilarious. If I'm driving somewhere like long distance, I'll put on a Joe Senegato like YouTube channel, and it'll play for like an hour and a half.
Yep.
You don't know how much of a psycho you look like driving in a truck by yourself, laughing so hard that you have tears in your eyes, and people are looking at you like.
No, I do. I had to pull
right?
over at one point in time because of that. So
Joe Senegato, if you ever if
right.
you ever listen to this, like we're helping your channel out. Not that you need it, but
So
Yeah, show off.
so
help us.
one of the funniest podcasts I ever listened to was a Kevin Smith podcast. One of his many that he would do. For those of you
I'm about
who
to
don't
tag his
know.
ass.
Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith was Silent Bob on Jay and Silent Bob.
Oh, yeah.
So he was the writer of all those movies, and so he has a podcast. He had one with Andy McElfresh, who's this
No
man,
idea.
man's like a genius,
I'm a genius.
and he was also the guy who wrote the show Rocket Power. Remember that when we were kids, right?
Woogity, 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 woogity.
Nice, Super Mario 900. Yeah, you old man over there. So they did the show, and it was called Edumacation, and it was Andy McElfresh just spitting off facts and educating Kevin Smith on stuff, while Kevin Smith is like stoned out of his mind and commenting on all of it, and it's hilarious. They had the one skit where they had like the emo goldfish, so Kevin Smith pretends to be a goldfish, like in a tank, like and how much he hates his life. He's like, oh, I just swim around in my own poop and water.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, so they had me laughing so hard, and I was on the highway. I had to pull over because I was crying and I couldn't see the road. So, but I don't think it's anywhere near as weird if you're doing that same thing. But when you pull over, what you're listening to is yourself.
Why you had to pull over while you were listening to yourself?
No, I've definitely been laughing my ass off in my truck while listening to like a previous episode because I do it to study our stuff, not because I'm vain.
Yeah.
But
It's real self-centered of you there.
yeah,
Yep.
No, I'll admit I do the same thing. So I'll listen to it just for like the content and see exactly how it went, and then I'll go back through, and that's when I like really critique it.
Yeah.
That's when I'm like, nope, we need to stop doing this. We need to adjust that. We
Oh
need
wow,
to-
it's so nice to hear Doug's every other breath into the microphone.
Well, it's either I'm not close enough, I'm too far away.
You're pointing at your throat like it's
all right. So, in my defense, all right, like I'm not used to these mics where you have to be like right up here, right? I'm used.
You mean
to
quality?
Dude, I have a quality mic at home.
We have 4 right here.
Yeah, but I can also put that microphone up here, and it's still going to pick up all my audio to where I don't have to look like I'm deep throating the damn thing.
wow, family.
Family.
Seriously, I'm not used to this. Like, you have to talk
gravity.
about
I got family.
So we were sitting. So we go to the movies last year, right?
Was this the?
The Fast and Furious. So we go to the movies, and the movie we wanted to watch was like sold out or wasn't showing or whatever. And we're like, all right, we're already here. We already have beers. Like, we'll just pick one. Next show, and they're like Fast and Furious. I'm like, great. What could possibly happen this one? They go to space or some dumb stuff? 'Cause that's all they have left. And like an hour in, we're like, oh!
They're coming out with another one.
This is a franchise that should have just stopped.
Is that 11?
Yeah, I
10?
think so.
Considering the fact that Fast
They're bringing back Brian. Figure that one out. Where's your Ghostbusters machine on that one?
It still works.
Who's did a crossover with Back to the Future? You just see the DeLorean right there.
It's, Brian's like,
Tokyo
oh, wrong movie, sorry. 88
Doc Brown's just like,
miles an hour.
well, so I mean, to be honest with you,
What was that?
the only
Well, I got.
fumbling for my thoughts. The only 2 movies that I like are from that entire franchise is the first and second one.
Yeah.
Primarily the second one because I do love Tokyo Drift for some odd reason.
You didn't enjoy the fact that it took over a nuclear submarine remotely and launched torpedoes?
Yeah, or the 78-mile long.
I know you don't know.
Runway.
You can't do that.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
No,
Hollywood says I can.
So,
Family.
but Fast and Furious, like the first movie, is almost a word for word ripoff of Point Break with Keanu Reeves.
Oh,
Speaking of Keanu Reeves, I just watched Speed yesterday.
Yeah,
Oh,
is it good?
you've never seen it?
No. Oh, Speed, on the bus.
Yes.
Right, the bus.
where's that overlay?
Yeah, math problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, Speed. I'm like, I
Yeah.
thought it was a new movie for a second.
No. 1994, where like his career was probably just starting because he did with the one with Patrick Swayze before that, 91.
Yeah,
and then
Point
he
Break,
did.
Point Break.
Okay, there you
That's
go.
what I was talking about.
All right, there you go. That's the movie I was talking about.
Yes.
But yeah,
Those are classic movies.
Yep.
But no, you think about it. So you have a cop who goes undercover with an organized crime group that's known for stealing things in extravagant manners, who do extreme sports, slowly becomes one of them, and then leaves the force. I just described both movies to you. You just swap out surfboards for cars.
I mean he's not wrong.
No, I'm not wrong. It's Point Break. I'm sorry if I ruined that movie for you.
Great.
It's also just like the same theory or concept where they say that, and I know this is probably gonna irritate some of the viewers when
Hot
I say
take.
this, is when they say that like Harry Potter is almost mirrors Star Wars.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
Can you provide examples?
No, because I don't watch Star Wars because I think it's dumb as hell.
No, I mean I don't blame them. Like I like Star Wars as much as the average dude does, which is kind of disappointing because my son's like, "Oh, look at all the Star Wars stuff." I'm like, I don't really care, buddy.
After Disney
If
took
you were like
over,
Star
it
Trek
ruined it.
fans, I'd be like, yeah, you know.
You know, it's great. Like if you're into that thing, that's awesome. But I just can't I just can't wrap my head around the whole Star Wars thing. And then everyone's like going ape over this stupid little green turd thing,
Yeah.
and it's just like I don't get it. I don't get it. It just doesn't do anything for me.
Dobby's a free elf.
Yeah.
Did you know that Keanu on The Matrix took a $100 million paycheck? Mm-hmm. He gave $78 million worth of gifts back to the crew.
Yeah.
Yeah. But did you also know that he took that money that he got from that movie and he also put it into
Like a trust fund or something?
no, it was like a cancer research hospital
Yeah.
because his sister died of cancer.
Yeah.
And all the money he made from the Matrix franchises, he donated it all to this
Yeah, wasn't
hospital.
it he lost his sister and his fiance.
Yeah, lost his
fiance
sister,
died in a car
fiance.
crash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sister, he went to live with like 2 years in some country for cancer. Dude
Yeah.
can't catch a break.
Yeah.
No.
That was Neil Peart, the drummer from Rush. In the same year, he lost his wife to cancer and his daughter to a car accident.
Have you seen the interview with Eric Clapton
No.
about his son?
No. Oh, because wasn't his son a heroin addict?
No, his son fell from a high rise at like 7.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right in the fields.
oh my God.
Not watching that.
Yeah. So no, but Neil Peart, the year after he lost his wife and his daughter, he went on a year-long motorcycle ride from Canada to Mexico and back.
Why are we sitting here?
Right. So he spent all the money that he made as
Because we got jobs.
a rock and roll legend, and
This show doesn't pay. That's why we're sitting here.
at the time, who was widely considered the greatest drummer in the world, next to Buddy Rich, who had passed away years before. He actually had a guy follow him in a helicopter from spot to spot, and then he recounted the entirety of his journey, and he wrote a book about it called Ghost Rider, and then wrote a song about it too.
I don't like reading, but I might
It's a song.
I might see if there's like an audio book.
There's probably pictures for you.
Sweet.
Probably.
I hope there are.
I'm pretty sure I saw
Little spots to color.
Those things scare me, right?
I'm pretty sure I did. But he was a fantastic writer. So that's what the thing is. Like the drummer was the lyricist for the band, but his lyrics were awesome. He was right.
Yeah, most drummers are meatheads, so
Completely agreed. But if you watch their Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction, like the speeches between like Geddy Lee, the bass player and the singer, and Alex Lifeson, the guitarist, and Neil Peart, the drummer. Neil Peart, it's poetic as usual. Geddy Lee, great. Alex Lifeson never said a single word. He just went. He opened up a piece of paper and went blah 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 for like 10 minutes. Just
Was
said
it
blah,
10
blah.
minutes of just blah blahs?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. That.
Why are you pointing at me?
No, that's what he sounds like in your head.
yeah. After hour 5 of
Of editing.
of editing.
Oh my god, I was trying to make a 30-second short the other day, and Kristen was like, if I have to listen to you say moon boots through your speaker one more time, I'm going to lose my mind. Please put your head.
That's why I refuse to watch the episodes after they're out. Because by the time I'm done editing, I've seen it like 6 or 7 times.
Kristen says she loves Keanu, which I don't blame her.
Yeah, he's an excellent individual.
You should just YouTube his Keanu's idea of a perfect first date, and I can completely see why women love this man.
Have you seen his bikes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's got his own bike company.
Killer.
Yeah.
Killer.
Yeah, they're solid.
Keanu, if you're listening.
Yeah. Can we test drive?
There will be bad things done to you if you supply a bike.
No, the one thing that I absolutely love
all
about
morals
him
will
is
go
like,
aside for
so when
Keanu Reeves.
he trains, like he constantly trains for the Matrix movies, right? He's a huge gun enthusiast. So and when he goes to the range,
he does like competition style 3-gun shoots.
Right, but the thing is, like, he'll go just to practice shooting, right?
Yeah.
And then there'll be some random regular Joe over next to him shooting, and they'll recognize who he is, and then he winds up shooting with them. He winds up like bringing the ammo over. He winds up like giving them fundamentals and teaches them some stuff.
Yep, and then he
it's
tips
just
his
like
hat like so.
If you're still alive, let's go get this guy.
The dude is he is so humble that he just, he doesn't let that fame go to his head.
Yeah. You know who else did that? Like one person who was actually extraordinarily famous, but never once let it get to him.
Rockefeller.
No, I was saying Mr. Bean. Remember the
Rowan Atkinson. Yeah.
Yeah, Rowan Atkinson. All right, he because people ask him, they're like, why doesn't the paparazzi follow you or anything? He's like, oh, it's because I live a boring life. Yeah, when you're boring, nobody actually cares.
Exactly.
And he do that. He'll go make these movies that are comedy gold, right? And then he'll just be like, okay, I'm just gonna go to the grocery store, go back home and read a newspaper.
What did you watch the other day with him? Monique never had seen it. She lost her mind.
What movie was it?
Rat Race.
Oh, Rat Race. Yeah.
Yeah. She was like, "This is the funniest movie I've ever seen." I'm like, "How have you not seen this?"
All right, quickly, funniest movie you've ever seen. I'll say the title of mine, but I won't go into details about it. You don't know?
Really don't have.
Oh, mine's Tropic Thunder.
No.
So here's the reason why. Why it's the funniest movie for me.
Dude playing another dude.
Dude playing another dude disguised as another dude. It's because normally when you're watching comedy,
full Tropic Thunder.
Right? You have like the laugh track effect. So like you laugh at funny moments in movies when there's other people around you to laugh with. Mm-hmm. But you notice that sometimes like you wouldn't laugh at things if you're just sitting there by yourself. Tropic Thunder is a movie that I will watch by myself and still laugh and have zero laugh track effect because I just think it's that funny.
That's how I am with Wayne's World.
Such a good movie. This is the reason why Top Gun and Wayne's World are my 2 favorite movies of all time. They're even 1-1.
I don't know if I have a movie that I think is just like absolutely hilarious.
No,
I mean I love all comedy movies and stuff, like, but I don't think there's ever.
Oh, Hot Fuzz is another one for me.
Like
just because it spoofs off of all of the '80s action movies. So I get.
I'll tell you the one movie that I can watch over and over that just will never get old because it's so messed up.
Schindler's List, right?
Land Before Time.
No, Land Before Time was a great movie. Don't you be knocking that movie? I will straight up throat chop you.
I'm all about it, man.
Is Team America World Police?
Team America.
Yeah.
The funniest part of that movie is when they're getting ready to basically go into this like.
Billy Madison's a solid pick.
Billy Madison is.
Yes, Billy Madison is great.
Wild Hogs.
But
I don't think I've seen that.
That's the one with. Is it Tim Allen?
Tim Allen.
Yeah, it's where like these middle-aged men have like a midlife crisis and they basically go across country on their motorcycles.
A bunch of middle-aged men have a midlife crisis and start a motorcycle club. Never heard of that.
Yeah. So, anyways, Team America World Police is the funniest.
I'm not thinking that.
Just lay down the king. This chess match is over. Is when they're getting ready to go into this hostile area, and there's 2 of them, and the one guy goes, "All right, I'm ready to go." And he's like, "All right, you remember the signal if you get in trouble, right?" And he goes, "Yep." And then the guy goes, "What's the signal?" And then the guy goes. And the thing is, you're sitting there for an hour and 45 minutes watching marionette puppets, and you're just like,
I'm so
watching this?
entertained.
Like I'm
I am
still
so
watching.
entertained
After
right
an
now.
hour, you're like, I'm already invested. Or then he goes into like the reconstruction, and then they put a beard on him, and it's just like these patches of hair all over his face, and they're like, we don't even recognize you.
I'm going to move away. Go someplace where nobody knows me. Grow a beard. Shave it off. Thanks, SpongeBob.
Yeah,
for
I'd
all
have
the
to
jokes
say.
in my head.
Speaking of movies, though, I do have to give your wife credit. Last year we decided to go to the movies, and then he messages me right before the movies, and then he goes, "Do you want anything from McDonald's?" And I'm like,
It was a C Top Gun.
yeah. So I was like, bet, let's go. Let's see what you're going to be able to do. So I was like, I want a 20-piece nugget, large fries, and dipping sauce. And he goes, got it. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So we pull up, and then these two hop out of the truck, and she's like, all right, load me up. So what does she do? She takes nuggets, puts them in the hood of her sweatshirt, puts her hair down, okay, and then starts he's shoving cheeseburgers in his pocket like they're going out of style. She's putting large fries into everything, putting in her purse or bag or whatever. So then Allison almost blows the entire operation. She goes up to the counter to order food, like popcorn and soda or whatever. And
You
she's
just
like,
have ketchup?
she,
Yeah,
no,
sure,
She
why?
legit turns around. And she goes, "I'll have a large fry," and I'm like,
And we don't have fries here. Oh,
so then we get into the theater, and then she starts offloading stuff. We're taking like 20-piece nuggets out of her hood, dipping sauces out of the pockets. Oh yeah, it was epic.
yeah. Often we'll
Allegedly.
Often allegedly we will take food in. I think the worst one that ever happened to me, and I've told other people this story, was me and one of my buddies decided we were gonna go get food before we went into the movie theaters up in New Hampshire. This is back when we were teenagers. And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get Taco Bell." I was like, "Yeah, that's a good idea." I was like, "I'm gonna get some sushi." Weird thing, right? But it comes in a box. I can stick it in my pocket, so it just made sense at the time. So
Made sense at the time, so this is going to end badly.
that's called a cliffhanger.
Tune in next week, folks.
When we find out what happened next. Anyways, so we get there, the movie's starting. I'm like, all right, now's the time. I want to eat it while it's still cold. So I open up the box, and it's a crowded theater. And my buddy's sitting next to me, munching away on his Taco Bell, and I'm trying to dip my sushi in the wasabi, right? Because I like wasabi. And I start eating it. What's that?
Said nobody ever.
Said nobody ever. So I start eating it, and then I cough. You know, every once in a while when you cough, something might go up your nose, like up your nasal cavity.
Yeah.
Yeah. What hurts a lot is when wasabi goes up your nasal cavity.
And this is why you don't eat wasabi.
Okay, so I'm sitting there, I'm coughing, and I'm going, oh my God. And then the lady in front of us turns around and goes, and looks at my friend and goes, is he okay? And my friend, without skipping a beat, goes, yes, he's just challenged. And I'm in the background going, it's not funny. Like
That's
crying because
not
it burned
nice.
so bad. But he's just like, yep, he's challenged. And then just backs up. Like, just calls me a baked potato and then goes on from there. It's like, that was kind of like I got to be careful about what food I bring in because I don't want to ever repeat that
No,
situation.
your friend should have been like, yeah, he's fine. He just did a wasabi snooter.
Oh, my God.
I did that on a field trip once.
Field trip. So wait, you were in school.
Yeah, kid was like, hey,
This
man,
explains
I'll give
a lot.
you $100 because I wasn't working. I was poor.
Yeah.
Like, I'll do anything for $100. Great. He was
But
like,
you got times is hard.
he was like, this.
That is the wrong mindset to have. I'll do anything for $100.
I don't know. I'll do anything for a $100 donation. I'm just saying.
Times is hard. So he was like, hey, $100 cash right now if you snort this. I'm like, what is it? He was like, soy sauce. I'm like, easy day. All day. He was like, but there's wasabi in it. I'm never had sushi. I'm like, okay, whatever. Big old line.
You just ripped a line of it.
Big old line. Instant nosebleed.
Oh, my God.
To the point where they couldn't get stopped. ER.
All right, so wait, hold on a second. Before we even continue, we do have to put out a little disclaimer or public service announcement, PSA. Don't do wasabi snooters. Don't be snorting anything that's not supposed to go up your nose. Like, just don't do it. All right, we're not condoning it. We're not promoting it. We're just telling you about some stupid stuff we did.
For 100 followers or $100 donation to the Guardians of the Purple Heart.
All right, for the record, I will not do any wasabi snooters. Nope.
For $100 donation, I'll do it. Yep.
All right, there you go. For a $100 donation, we will
I'll
get
make it
Seth
happen.
to do a
I'll
wasabi
make it
snooter.
happen. And you can all make fun of me afterwards. It's it's for a good cause.
I swear, if we get a $100 donation, I am going to lose
I'll
it.
do it live on the stream.
I am going to no.
Not from you, Nick.
It can't, and it can't be from
It can't
us.
be from someone in the
it has to be from someone
All
watching
right, so
the show.
we're going to go with stories based off of food and pain. I got a good one. So, where grabs the purple and the glove.
And we're done.
So,
You're not the boss of him.
well, not.
Oh wait, she is.
She is the boss.
For $100, he has to do it. He just said it on stream. Can't make him a liar.
$100.
Yeah,
We got that recession on.
All right, so where I grew up in Maine, all right, it's kind of backwoods. There's not a whole lot of things to go to when you're there. You end up normally just joining.
It's Maine, so you hang out with a moose.
You join, hang out with the moose. You end up joining like some type of a blue collar job or something like that. But a lot of us ended up joining the military. So my specific group of friends, we all joined every branch of the military, plus the one with the agriculture. What is it called? Coast Guard? I don't know. They're not good. But
Will you stop picking on Sean?
He's a nice lady.
I love you, man.
If Sean is watching,
I'm
man,
so
I
sorry.
give him full permission just to like backhand you like John
I'll accept
McEnroe
it.
returning a serve.
I'll accept it.
Hey, it's Michael Phelps. Who has Cash App? Oh my God.
It's Phelps,
What is
not
our Cash App?
Phelps.
Michael Phillips, if you're serious, message the channel or message Facebook, whatever. Make it happen.
Oh God!
Actually, no. They can go.
Finish,
Michael, go to gotph.org and then look on there. You can actually make an online donation right on the website.
You can, yeah. It's a good time. Anyway, so we'll finish the story. So before we get carried away, let me finish the story. So there's 5 of us. We all join every branch of the military, and almost all of us require clearances. All right. So we'll get into the story. One day, me and these boys were hanging out, and we decided that we found what was brought back from Jamaica, what was considered at the time one of the hottest hot sauces that you can buy. So, what do a bunch of teenage boys, and I say teenage, like what the
Teenage dirtbag baby.
we decided to Rochambeau a rock, paper, scissors to see who will put a swipe of this hot sauce on their boys.
Okay. Nope.
Yep.
Michael Phillips, make that $200.
So one of the guys ends up losing, and he does this, and like for the first 3 seconds, it's not bad. It's he's like, it's not bad. About 15 seconds into it, the burn starts to grow, man. Like his boys are hurting.
Nope,
His jewels
nope.
are so like he starts to freak out.
Sounds like
He's
a bad prom night.
He's overheating, right? He's overheating, and he doesn't know what to do. And so he's like, wait, this is the middle of fall, right? So it's cold. So he's like, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna go outside. And he starts like stripping his clothes off. He's trying to cool his body down because his boys are burning.
Okay.
Then he decides, he goes, well, I don't know what else to do. Jumps into the pool. Well, the pool has chlorine, which can irritate skin abrasions. Makes it even worse. So needless to say, about an hour later, through much tumultuous pain that this poor individual is in from his lack of better choices in life, he's in the bathroom on the phone with his mom, who I can hear dying laughing in the background, and his boys are dipped in a cup of milk.
And there's that.
It's the only thing that's doing it. So fast forward years later, when we all joined the military,
Michael, don't worry about it. We got you covered.
he is going through
We'll protect
his
you.
security clearance, and
Speak for yourself.
we get investigated of like what's the personality of this individual like. We want to give him a clearance, blah 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 blah. Please tell us what you felt was one of the biggest examples of him making a poor decision.
And someone told that story.
You bet your ass we did. And so that is on file in government of this individual's worst decision made.
I used Woody's personnel on my clearance.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were so much made.
So I have to send you guys a video. Last year we went to Tennessee on vacation, and we're in.
You're the only 10 I see.
I appreciate that. So we went to Tennessee, and we're in this like little town up in the mountains, and Nick loves hot sauce. Like this kid is just, he eat like a bag of Takis. He puts hot sauce on a lot of stuff. So we walk in there, and he's like, I just want to see what kind of hot sauce they have. So we walk in, and the lady behind the counter, she greets us, and then she's like, oh, do you guys like hot sauce? And Big Tuna is just like, yeah, I love it. She goes, do you want to try our hottest hot sauce? And I look at him, I'm like, that's all you, bro. Like, you do you. Like, I'm not, you're old enough to make your own decisions, right? Just remember, we have like a 20-minute ride back to the hotel, and if anything happens, you got to hold it. So he's just like, I'll try it. So the woman turns around and she picks up a clipboard, and she goes, it's so hot, you have to sign a waiver. And I went, how hot is this stuff? And she goes, it's so hot, you have to sign a waiver. So what do?
Do I have to repeat myself?
I look at Nick, I grab the clipboard, I look at him, and I'm like, do you want to do it? And he's just like, yeah, why not? So I just signed it, right? Didn't even read the waiver.
You just signed your kid away.
Signed it.
Like I said, it's from a lifetime of just agreeing to user agreements without reading them.
So she puts a little dab on the spoon or whatever, and you see him, he puts it in his mouth, and he's just like, okay. All of a sudden, instantly, you could tell like all life decisions he questioned at that point. And at first I thought the kid was gonna be sick. Like it was that hot, I thought he was gonna be sick. So then the woman's like, all right, if you want to, she's like, don't drink milk or anything. She's like, best thing to do to calm it down is ice cream. She's like, there's an ice cream shop next door.
Convenient.
Which is worse for me because I'm lactose intolerant.
It's very convenient. And then we walked in, and this dude sees Nick. He's sweating, like he's like very antsy and stuff. And he's like, "Hi guys,
child, are you
what
in
can I do
trouble?"
for you?"
You were next door, weren't you?
Blink twice if you're in danger.
This dude knew exactly what was going on, and he messed with him. He was just like, "So what can I get for you? You want soda? Do you want water? Do you want ice cream?" And it's like, "Yeah, ice cream." He's like, "What flavor do you want? Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry?" He's like, "I don't care. Just give me ice cream." He's like, "Do you want a cup? Do you want a cone? Do you want a spoon?" And Nick's like, "Just give me ice cream." And I'm looking at this dude going, "You're my hero." So like 20 minutes later, it finally starts to calm down. And then we get to the hotel, and he was like, "Dad, my stomach just doesn't feel right." I'm like, "Yeah, I wonder why."
No shit.
My God. So I'll send you the video so you can see like the poor life choices that my kid
It needs
makes.
to be
and
on Big Tuna TV.
I think it
Why
should
isn't
be.
it on Big Tuna TV?
I don't know.
Big
maybe.
Tuna, put that shit up.
I'll send it.
I'm sorry.
I think it's a little bit late for a live. Like we all need one, so right before we say it, we can just go ahead and squeeze it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we definitely need to have one. So, is there a way to see if there was a donation made?
Then you go to the website.
You do that, I'm getting a power cord.
Oh my God. Oh, your stuff about to die? Yeah. More technical difficulties.
Oh, you got to charge your battery bank?
Yeah.
This thing weighs like a freaking brick.
Well, it's shaped like one. Goes to Guardians of no, that's the Purple Heart Foundation, not the same thing.
You guys good on drinks?
Yep. I'm good.
Unless you want, I don't know, yeah. Can you bring me some like water or something?
Did you say whiskey?
Yeah.
Do you want whiskey?
Surprise me. That doesn't mean serve it to me.
And then there's that. I'll end the damn stream. I'll end it right now. I will end it right now.
Oh my gosh.
Good Lord. Yeah, so I think this one is going a little bit better than the last one.
Yeah, just a bit. Just a bit.
I think it's because we're not trying to operate like 17 different cameras and
It's very true.
all that. I think we were just hogging up too much bandwidth at that point.
You know, the video still looks good even without all the cameras on, or without all the all the cameras on, without the lights on. Our lighting crew took a break today.
Yeah.
Part of the show.
I think it's a holiday for
I mean,
them.
to be fair, Nick has more than one job. This man does a lot.
Yeah, we do give him a lot of crap for messing stuff up. But I will say the guy is an absolute genius when it comes to post production. When it comes to videos, it's just
I wouldn't go that far.
No, look at the quality of the production.
No,
Look at the quality of the production.
is
Just
great.
having
I am just impressed by the fact that Nick's able to do what he's doing and has no experience doing.
exactly that's what I'm saying. So
Not at all.
You look at some of these other podcasts and whatnot, and it's like the production quality. And I'm not knocking on them or anything, but it's the production quality. What is this stuff?
Bougie ginger ale.
Bougie ginger ale.
Made with fresh ginger and organic cane sugar.
It's kind of the bee's knees.
Oh yeah.
Bees knees. Do bees have knees? And I've never seen a cat wear pajamas.
You ever try to put a cat in pajamas?
Yeah, I tried putting tape on my cat's foot. Maybe that's why she ran away.
There's a reason why my last cat hated me.
I used to play football with her.
Oh wow, that's really good. It actually tastes like ginger.
It's so good, right?
Weird concept. Ginger ale tastes like ginger.
Okay,
Who would have
there we
thought? Did you guys enjoy your breakfast this morning?
It was actually really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
for those of you who aren't willing to tune into the savagery that was our first attempt at going live this morning.
Mistakes were made.
Yeah, mistakes were made.
Here, I'm gonna send these to you so you can go ahead and
Yeah.
if you want to post them up to.
We came over, cooked some steak and eggs and corned beef hash, or dog food, as Doug likes to call it. Rightfully so. It's coming out of a can. Had some breakfast.
It legit
some
does
coffee.
look like dog food.
I know.
Like, I'm sorry,
I
but
understand.
it was good.
Yeah, I think that's why my wife says she doesn't want to eat it.
You need to send me like the picture of the can so I can buy it and then just make it at the house.
It just says Alpo.
Is it made with chicken or beef? Like I have to know, right? So
Not for consumption outside of prison.
Hey, so if you're watching, real quick, put in the chat where you're watching on.
Yeah.
you be able to
Actually,
see though
we
because
can-
you can see because they're commenting from Facebook, and if somebody comments from
Well, that's
YouTube,
only,
it has
yeah,
the YouTube
that's only
logo.
if they comment, though.
Yeah, comment what you're watching this on.
And comment if you're liking the content.
Everybody comment.
Yeah, so let's see all four
just-
of the comments.
Please increase the level of engagement.
We're starting
All
small.
right.
Look, I love it, right? I mean, like I say, if
Oh my
if
God.
we have one person that shows up to an event, if we have one person that shows up to what we do, or one person that shows up to the stream, podcast, whatever you want to call it, that's still a win, right?
So, Kristen, Bridget, and I watched a movie yesterday. Logan. Oh, I know him. It's one of my adopted children.
Okay, I'm so confused, but we'll go with it.
Don't worry about
But
it.
Facebook.
Yeah, but Facebook. Yeah,
We got Facebook.
So we were watching a movie last night. It was called Army of Thieves,
Okay.
which apparently is the prequel to Army of the Dead, which is like Batista's in it and stuff like that.
Yep.
It's a comedy action zombie movie type thing. But it starts off where the main character is trying to like start a YouTube channel, and he has like 88 videos up. And when he looks, he's like, "All right, I did another video. It was a good video." And then he goes and looks at his studio. It shows all the videos, and it's 0 views, 0 likes.
You want me to take care of it?
I got it. There's somebody in my house.
Somebody.
On my door.
So, anyways, the guy had 0 views and 0 likes and 0 subscribers. And I was like, "Oh, I know you're feeling, man. Starting out's hard." What do you go to do? Go to greet a guest?
Instacart.
Ah.
Somebody must order something.
And they were delivering it to your house?
You have Instacart everything.
What's an Instacart?
So I don't like people. And so we Instacart all our groceries and stuff.
Oh,
And she comes right to the house.
is that?
Kristen clicked the
expensive?
bell, so when we go
Nice.
live, she gets the notifications.
Oh, sweet.
Thank you, Kristen. We appreciate that.
Yeah,
You're a legend.
Number
I don't
one-
care what Seth says about
Number
you.
one fan. I only say nice things
You're
about
kind
you.
of biased.
I know. I know. Kind of
Oh my gosh.
best thing ever.
Best.
Oh,
thing ever.
might be talking
Instacart?
about Instacart.
It really is.
Yeah.
But don't you have to pay extra for that though?
It's like $2.
Oh, that's
Still, that
bad.
$2 is a lot.
I will give you $2 just to try the experience.
I'm gonna do We're gonna do Instacart. We're gonna order 400 cans of corned beef hash, and in the notes put, "We don't want to purchase a bag."
You can do that.
So they have to carry them out individually.
Well, I felt really bad.
That's fine because I'll just put it all in a box and I'll just bring half of them down to the homeless hospitality center for the veterans in New London, and then
Speaking
they
of
can
which-
eat.
Oh,
They can
what do
have
you
the,
got? Pregnant wife with 3 kids, so much easier. What, having a pregnant wife with 3 kids is so much easier?
No, Instacart.
Right. Do me a favor. Like,
Yeah.
That is
I
true.
gotta
That
go
would
make-
be
I gotta go take a
$2
call
would be
real
less
quick.
than gas.
Text me the code. I forgot it. I'll be right back, folks.
Oh my God. You know, we're supposed to do a live stream. And we're out here just taking care of other stuff. I love it.
I broke it.
You broke my door.
We broke the door handle.
So if you guys don't know, if you haven't been to the secret, super ultra secure location, the
Somewhere
door
on the
handle
dark side of the moon.
just pops off. And I have a new one, and I refuse to fix it.
It's a security measure. Or a comedy measure.
Comedy measure. Because every single time he walks out, he's like, "Oh, the damn door!"
You know what's funny is I know that it happens, and every time I forget.
Every single time.
Every single time.
You're welcome.
Because no one really thinks too much when you're shutting a door.
Look how like Doug's gone. We're both like,
So, how's
"Nice weather we're having."
yes?
Yes.
Oh my God. Instacart. Well, can you get anything with that?
So, literally anything. I Instacarted the door handle.
Yeah. Instacart to purchase from amazing.net. He's like, I might have done that.
Yes, so you got ShopRite, CVS, Stop and Shop, Aldi's, Big Y, Target, Walgreens, Costco, Petco, BJ's, Staples, Lowe's.
Petco, bring me a
Dollar
goldfish. Order a goldfish. Requests you shake the bag 3 times.
For 2 more viewers, I'll order a
For 2 more
goldfish.
viewers, we'll order a goldfish and have it delivered right now.
Goldfish.
You really looking up a goldfish?
I'm gonna see if I can do it. How awesome would that be?
Oh, jeez.
No, just goldfish supplies.
That's dumb. I want to have a delivered goldfish.
I'm gonna leave them a 1-star review.
Yeah,
But yeah.
that breakfast was pretty good. Can't complain.
The cook was kind of ugly, but
The cook was ugly?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you. There's some weird bearded dude, but she has dandruff. You smell like Head and Shoulders. You don't have dandruff. I know. Oh my God. What? What now? What do you mean?
this dog next door
This dog next door.
is gonna get the business if it don't stop barking.
Who's it? Is it yours?
No, it's this lady behind me.
Oh.
6 o'clock this morning. Puts it on the line, she barks.
You're giving away small details of the super secret studio location.
This is New London. Every dog here just barks.
Oh, that's true. I fall asleep to the quiet white noise of barking dogs and gunshots.
Darking balls.
Damn darking bugs.
Kristen says she's waiting on her promised food.
That is true. That is true.
Sounds like her problem. Instacart.
No. It'll be a me problem if I don't handle this.
I'm safe over here.
Real quick, it'll be a me
Super
problem.
secure location.
I did promise that I would cook her my specialty beans and potato pancakes.
Beans and potato pancakes.
Okay, so hear me out. All right, so it's not like
She said insta husband.
Insta husband. Oh no.
That was my past relationship.
It hurts still. No, so I make like baked beans. You know what you would get out of a can. I make that from scratch.
Okay.
Yeah, so it literally consists of me like reducing down shallots and garlic and
Shallots.
Yeah, shallots and pincata, which is basically like a fattier, juicier version of bacon, diced up. And then you just build the sauce up from there, and then add the beans, and it is delicious. And then what you take is leftover mashed potatoes from the night before, and you fry them into like a potato pancake, and then you put it over it. It's a traditional English breakfast, and it's some of the best stuff you'll ever have.
Hey, welcome back. Question for you. Beans and potato pancakes.
Beans and potato pancakes?
Yeah.
Hard no.
What?
I don't like
I'm gonna have to make it for you.
I don't like beans.
Why? The same reason you don't like tomatoes?
It's just
It's because you're a freaking communist.
No, it's just the taste
Yeah,
and texture.
but you're like Glenn Beck and hate French fries too.
No, I just don't like.
I said friggin'.
Don't. Baked beans? Nope. Sorry, can't do it.
Yep, see, she knows. My baked beans
Can't
killer.
do it. Cannot.
Yep.
Do it.
Oh, I gotta make my gourmet burgers for you guys at some point in time too.
We need to start a Guardians cooking channel.
Oh, that'd be so awesome. Watch this dipshit make more food.
So I'm not gonna. After we end the stream, though, I'm gonna tell you guys my idea. It's $1 million idea, right?
It's gonna cost us $1 million and make us none.
We're already here.
This idea is actually it's a golden idea, but I don't want to broadcast it just yet because I don't want anybody to steal it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why are you whispering into the microphone?
You realize these are amplified, right?
Rubber baby puppy bunker. This is what happens when you give 3 idiots a microphone and a platform to speak on.
Steak sandwiches.
Steak sandwiches.
Steak sandwiches.
Yeah, steak sandwiches. You know, toasted Asiago and cheddar bread. I marinate a steak in a dry
Why
rub.
is it that every single
Yeah.
time that we do this, we always have to talk about food?
Because I like making.
I'm still back on the tacos from last episode.
Yeah. Oh my God. Taco social. Woot, woot.
You know what was on DoorDash? It's no longer on DoorDash. I'm real sad about it.
What's that?
Taquerita.
That's a disappointment. It's a travesty. We should write a congressman. Who is Connecticut's congressman?
So I got picked for jury duty.
You did.
I did, which I need to call them and tell them I can't go. What?
When was it for last week?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because Alex
Otherwise-
called for jury duty.
No, mine's March something.
Oh, okay.
Why is that a thing? It should just be like an assigned, like, you are jury duty. Go jury.
Because then it's not a jury of your peers.
I live in New London. I don't want that.
I'm not your peer. No, just you could do it two ways. Either one, you can tell them that, due to your job, you can't make it.
Yeah, no,
Right,
but
which is fine. Or the other one is when they interview you for the jury, you just make it very clear that you're very biased.
Well, that's
be like, oh yeah, I read about this case. I think it's terrible what he did. He's probably guilty.
So here's my take on it, right? We have a lot of people who, can't get jobs because of certain disabilities or certain complications, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these people are looking for work so they can basically have an income.
Put them on jury duty.
We cannot have like a sign-up thing where someone's like, yeah, call me for jury duty, right? I will come in and I'll be on the jury or whatever. And they get that money to provide for themselves and their family, rather than, taking people and taking them away from their job that they might have a...
Are you suggesting that we take the unemployed population of a state and require them to do jury duty?
I'm not saying...
Do you really want the unemployed population of a state be doing jury duty?
I'm saying making it an option. If
No,
they're
they do. They still have to do
they
jury
can
duty.
sign
That's
up.
true.
They can sign up and say, I want to be part of jury duty, right? So then they have a way of providing for themselves and their family. It's not a requirement. It's like the service. You volunteer for the service, you volunteer for jury duty. Hey,
The man, the myth, the legend.
All right, so those people who are tuning in right now, this guy right here, Jay Miko, this guy was what year are we in? 2023? 2022? Yeah, I think. I don't know. He was our 2022 honorary recipient. This is the individual we helped out with a lot of stuff. So
Is this the guy that made me cry?
Yeah.
yeah, this is the dude that made you cry.
I love you for it, though, bro.
Absolutely fantastic individual.
What a hero, man.
His family is absolutely beautiful. Awesome people to talk to, with. They're just amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Cool. I hope you liked and subscribed.
And his girl.
You didn't. We're taking it all back.
Yeah, we're taking it all back if you don't.
You want to talk to someone who is talented? Talk to his girl. Like she is just.
Just keep going.
Thank you, Cleveland.
What the hell's going on?
I was trying to be Freddie
Seriously
Mercury
though,
with the mic.
Seriously though, she is like an amazing artist. On top of that, she builds like motorcycles and cars and jeeps and all that stuff. She's just, she's just amazing.
Wow.
You know,
Jay's okay too.
you know what my wife builds? My lack of patience. Please don't be watching.
So apparently in Jay's relationship, we can tell who's the reacher and who's the settler.
No, they're just an amazing,
She settled.
they're just an amazing family. Kids are absolutely amazing. I picked on his kid because he's like, "What do you like to eat?" And then he goes, "Boogers." And I was just like, "Booger eater." You were like, so then for the dinner, what did I get him? I got him like a 12-pack of candied boogers.
That's so awesome.
Jay, we need to get you on the show ASAP.
Yeah, Jay, we need to have you on a episode. We can bring you in remotely once we are 100% sure that we have
It'll work.
that everything figured out. Here.
Yeah, you told us it'll work the last 4 episodes, too. This'll work.
Yeah.
This'll work. I'm just saying, skepticism is building. We might need to plan it out a little bit better.
But yeah, so Jay, I'm just going to go ahead and reiterate. We talked about this the first time this morning when we went live and we were trying some stuff out. But you were talking about Seth when we did the dinner, that it was it was so hard to choke back the tears and stuff, because it's, we helped a family, we helped an individual basically hit the reset button.
Oh, there's Mrs. Miko.
There she is. The absolute talented one. But it was one of those things where, we were actually able to hit that reset button. And I'll say, I've talked to him plenty of times, before and during the whole process. And then talking to him afterwards and talking to him now, there's a huge 180 shift in just demeanor and everything. And it's just when you talk to them, it's just all right, yeah, now that's awesome, right? Because you know that you helped hit that reset button, and it's just absolutely amazing.
Yeah, he's like, I woke up the next day and I had a credit score of 820. It was great.
You guys in the chat are, this isn't Tinder.
You guys already swiped. We're good. But yeah, absolutely amazing family. Love talking to them, and believe it or not, so I'm talking to Jay. Give it about a year or two, and there's going to be big things happening for the organization, and they're going to have a direct correlation to the success.
Wow.
It is going to be monumental.
The fact that you keep things from me hurts a little bit.
Right?
Well, so as I said before, right?
You don't need to go into detail. It's part of the joke, but...
But this is something that he brought, right? This is nothing that I brought. This is something he was like, when this happens, this is going to happen for the organization. And I'm like, done.
Oh my God. Is he bringing sexy back?
He already brought
Jay
sexy
already
back.
brought sexy back.
He brought it back hard.
It's a piece of man candy right there.
Exactly. He brought it back hardcore. Yeah.
Believe
Believe it or not, when he walks into a room, that song just plays out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Who brought the speakers? Who brought the
Chuck Norris
soundtrack?
comes to shake his hand.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I'm like, Doug Hoyt's beard hard mustache greets him.
Yeah. Doug's mustache turns around and says, "That thing has stacked more bodies." Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Hey, we gotta have you on. We gotta have you on the show. It's.
I sent him the link.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I can see there are people out there right now being like, hey, you should check out this group. They're super professional and they help out vets.
Yeah, and then they tune into the live stream and they're like,
What did I just witness? Oh my gosh.
What train wreck did I just stumble upon?
Well, I mean, that's the bro brunch, man.
Well, no, that's the authentic part that we spoke about in the first.
Yeah, bro brunch 2.0.
That's the authenticity that we spoke about in the first episode. It's, we'll have guests on the show. We'll talk about, hard hitting topics on the show and all that other stuff. But one thing that you can guarantee is that we're always going to remain authentic. We're not going to be, or try to pretend to be someone that we're not. And we're not going to try to have this fake persona, just because it's on the internet. Yeah, we will curtail some stuff a little bit because it's.
I pretend for the most part like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and we just let it go. And after you leave, we're like, what the hell is that kid doing?
Nick, why did you bring him in here? What is wrong with us?
How come there were no nays when I said all in favor?
Oh, it's because all their mic buttons were muted.
Yeah. No one could hear it. We had one yay, and the rest were nays, but we couldn't hear what was going on.
That's funny.
No, Jay, you guys are the best.
Oh.
We're nothing. We're nothing compared to you.
Nothing compares.
Okay,
What?
you brought it up.
What?
Which version is better? The Chris Cornell version? Or the Cornell or the original?
Who did the song? I can't remember. Was it Whitney Houston?
No.
Tina Turner?
No.
Was it Justin Bieber?
That'd be awesome.
Was it the Beatles?
I'm gonna vote for Chris Cornell because he was amazing.
Facts.
Yeah. Well,
Shut up.
so like as a teenager, I was all about like Rage Against the Machine. I was like, oh, I love this band. Oh, and then I got older. I'm like, wow, communism. Okay, moved on with my life. And then Audioslave came out, which is Rage Against the Machine with Chris Cornell as a lead singer, and I love that band.
Have you noticed a trend?
You can't bring up music around me and not have this happen.
Every single
Yep.
episode or show that we do, you're always talking about heavy metal. Always.
I'm sorry. What do you want from
I'm not
me?
saying it's bad. I'm just saying that there is a trend. It's like
Burt
at what point during the show is Seth going to talk about heavy metal at this point?
Well, there's nothing wrong with Burt Bacharach, man. The world does need love.
No idea who the hell you're talking about.
Have you seen Austin Powers?
Yeah.
Of course I've seen all
Ladies and gentlemen, Burt Bacharach. He's like, what the world?
Okay. Yeah. I do reference Austin Powers in my training. So.
Yes.
I do because it brings everything full circle. Because everyone sees the episode, and when I talk about it, everyone's like, "Oh yeah."
Did you ever watch SpongeBob?
I love SpongeBob.
Okay,
not-
good.
it was-
Yeah, because like Nick and I will speak. We'll be in a crowd of people, and we can have an entire conversation through SpongeBob quotes and know everything that we're saying.
SpongeBob was one of the world's best cartoons that ever came out on Nickelodeon.
Agreed.
Except, well, I mean, you also have to think of like Rugrats.
Rugrats classic.
Yeah.
Exactly, Reptar.
Reptar.
Real quick. I've realized what this show is.
What's that?
Remember the scene where he's driving that little scooter or the little golf cart thing?
Yeah, down the hallway.
And he gets trapped.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a 17,000
This is-
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
this episode. This entire podcast is just that.
I am going to make a meme now where it's just going to be like technical difficulty on one wall, technical difficulty on the other, and then it's going to say cover down podcast in the middle. Do do do
Google says it
do
was
do do.
Prince.
It was Sinead O'Connor. Prince wrote it though.
Oh, Prince wrote that song?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wrote a lot of songs.
He wrote a lot of songs.
Yeah, him and his father were amazing songwriters.
Mr. Prince?
Yeah, Mr. Prince. Prince Senior?
Prince Senior? Freddie Prince Senior?
No, different person.
Same Prince. Different person.
You're kind of out of the loop in this, aren't you?
A little bit.
A little. Sorry.
It's alright. I'm out of loop on a lot of things.
What loop are you in on?
Huh?
What loop are you in on?
I have no idea. I'm kind of all over the place. That problem.
Circle of friendship. Doug, here.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Austin Powers is a great movie.
Sinead O'Connor? I'm not even sure that's how you say that name right.
It's neat.
Babe, thanks for being our group.
Sinead.
Sinead. I don't know. I
Sinead
can't
O'Connor.
read it from here. I'm trying.
You need glasses
I do
over
need
here?
glasses.
Don't you have like coverage through work?
No, I don't think I need them as bad as you need them. Nope, not as bad as you need them.
My pressure.
No, I need reading glasses. Because apparently your eyeball has a lens, and the reason why you're nearsighted and farsighted is because that lens slowly stops being able to flex and adjust.
So I have to go to the gym for my eyeballs now?
And I'm out.
Like, I'm just sitting in the mirror going,
Doug made that comment. Subscribers.
like, what the hell are you doing? I'm working on my eyeballs. They're flexing.
You're just staring at yourself in the mirror like,
Jason says flexing lenses, bro.
do your lenses even lift, bro?
I know. That's gotta be a t-shirt now.
Oh, God.
Jay's gym pics make me motivated to think about working out.
I know, for real. Every time you see, it's like a Viking just in
Yeah.
modern day Viking working out, and it's just like, man, I should go to the gym. No.
Positive here now.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, God.
Oh hey, what's up, Loaf? So, real story, right? Real story.
Sorry.
Oh, good.
Real story. So growing up,
Yep.
this is my brother Chris.
Yeah.
Growing
Hi, Chris.
up, he had long hair, and when he grew his hair out, he looked like the singer Meatloaf, and he's a huge fan of Meatloaf.
Wow.
So for the longest time,
I don't like seeing Meatloaf live and when he's just like.
One year, my dad got him tickets to go see Meatloaf up in Hartford.
And Meatloaf had a heart attack before the show.
No. So I
have a story for that.
He gets dressed up like in a suit, but he has like the big ruffled, and he steps out of a limo with his girl. When he steps out of the limo, everybody thought that he was Meatloaf coming to the show. They're like, Meatloaf, and he's like, where?
No, I know what you're saying. My sister has the same thing happen to her. We were in Safety Harbor, Florida, a couple years ago for my little sister's wedding, and my oldest sister, weirdly enough, like looks very similar to Britney Spears.
Really?
Like looks a lot like her. Yeah. Oops. So it was. There was no. It's solid joke. Solid joke. So like I guess some Japanese tourists came up to her and had like a picture of Britney Spears, and they were like, "Oh my God, Britney signed." So she signed it. She just wrote "It's Britney, bitch" on it. Squeak. I was like, "That's perfect. That's awesome."
Speaking of that, it's Britney. So there was when I was going through college, I would also drive for Uber sometimes, and Britney Spears came to Mohegan Sun. So it was one night I didn't have my kid, and I was like, you know what? This is gonna be a night just to make oodles of cash.
Leave Britney alone.
So I picked up like all these riders or whatever. So my truck was just packed, and they were obviously hammered or whatever. So there was a male in the front and 3 females in the back, and they were just going on and on and on about the Britney Spears concert. So they're like, "What kind of music do you listen to?" And I'm just like, pretty much everything. So this one female in the back, she goes, "I will give you a $20 tip if you just say it's Britney, bitch." And I was just like, I'm not gonna say that because like I'm not gonna call a female that, right? It's even though it's just a saying, it just still bothered me. So we're pulling up to the hotel, and they're getting out, and they're like, "All right, bye, Doug. Have a good night." And I just turned around. I was like, "My name's not Doug. It's Brittany, bitch."
And then you just smoke the tires, and
I just pull out, and then like 10 minutes later, I get across my phone, and it was just like, "You just received a $30 tip." And in the notes, it says, "It's Brittany, bitch." And I was just like, "Yes."
That's awesome.
For 100 subs, Doug will sing Britney Spears. No, I will not. So that's not going to happen. Nope. We already said for 100 subs, Seth is going to do a wasabi snooter.
Did I ever tell you about the crying snapshots I did?
Real quick. Yeah. And detour.
No, we were in Portsmouth, England, and I walked over to the guys at the bar in the hotel, and they're like, "Seth, come over here and do this." I was like, "Do what?" They're like, "Crying snapshots." I'm like, "I'm not doing that stuff." So
what the hell is that?
Crying snapshot is a bottle cap flipped upside down and filled with 151, and you snort it.
No thanks.
Yep.
For 200 subs.
Yeah, that was rough. Man, my eyes were watering. Whew. I can't say I made smart choices. These are your tax dollars at work.
Jay, I mean, this is the last time I give you the live stream to my shower. Okay, the last time,
Seth
bro.
isn't snorting anything.
Like, come on, dude. Seriously, I thought I was doing you a solid, but now you want to go out and throw my secrets out there?
That's awesome.
Oh man, it's 12:30 already.
Oh geez.
You're not leaving.
Good Lord.
Getting good.
Yeah, I know it's getting good, but I did promise the Wi-Fi, the Wi-Fi, that I would make her beans. So I don't want to be on too long.
You gotta make beans.
Yeah,
that is so. Gross.
I will keep a sample for you.
No, please don't.
I trust you.
Just do it and say you did, and then we'll just all agree that it happened.
Why do you be that guy, man?
Because I don't like beans. They're just disgusting.
Chat for beans.
Put an F in chat if you want to see the beans in the trash can. I love his beans. We could take that so many different ways.
Thanks, baby.
Oh my God, Kristen, you're not helping with keeping this a family show. You are not helping.
You're the worst culprit so far.
So many comments, my head's about to explode. This is not good.
Hey, did you load up that Wikipedia page on the Ghostbusters technology?
It's gonna happen.
Oh my God. Just research the Ghostbusters technology.
Why not?
Research this fictional film.
Why not?
You know that there's an entire page out there explaining how you can capture a ghost. It has to be on the internet somewhere.
We need to research this and have a cover down ghost.
I will absolutely go ghost hunt with you.
You want to watch it? So
right
Nick and I
now.
watch a lot of those ghost hunting shows, and there's one that's out. It's called Destination Fear. This is the first time I've ever watched a ghost hunting show where I actually got chills watching it.
Wow.
Just from the content that they capture.
Yeah, you remember in the 90s?
Just, it's ridiculous.
I think MTV had a show. It was called like Fear of the Dark or something. It was a group of people who would go to like an abandoned prison.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, you have to sit in the electric chair for 4 hours in the pitch black. You know?
Dude, this is so.
And I'm like, no. Like,
So
not happening, man.
in season 4, so they basically go and they go to like the most haunted places in the world and they walk around. There's 4 of them, and then at one point during the night, they basically sleep for 3 or 4 hours in 4 different sections of the haunted place, like the most haunted places. So for the first 3 seasons, you can go there with your flashlight. 4th season, the guy goes, your flashlights are not good. You can't bring them.
Your flashlights
so now
are no
these
good
people are
here.
sitting in the dark, right? And all they have is just their camera that has like the night vision, the IR or whatever it is, and they're just looking at it through this tiny screen. Some of the stuff that they capture, it's just this.
No,
is
they didn't want
ridiculous.
it was an old convent that was haunted. Which I'm sorry, haunted churches?
Yep.
No,
They did the Norwich State Hospital.
The girl like ran past a statue of a saint,
Yeah.
and the shadow followed her.
Yep.
It was weird.
Yeah, they caught somebody. They had the camera pointing down. So they were in a cafeteria in a prison, and they had the camera pointing down, like through the door and down a hallway. And as the camera's sitting there, the kid just takes his head and looks at the screen. He goes, "I think I just caught something." So they rewind it,
And it's just
you
Burt
literally
Baccarat
see
walking across the hallway.
you literally see someone or something basically dart across the hall.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's creepy. They did the Norwich State Hospital, like season 4, episode 8, I think it was, that they do the hospital out there in Norwich
We can go
or
to
Preston.
Factory.
Jay's down. Jay's will join us.
Jay down.
All right, sweet, let's go. Chris is down.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's have a cover down ghost hunt.
Vets hunt ghosts.
Exactly.
I'll walk
Nice.
from here.
You just hear lots of gunfire.
We should.
The bullets don't work, Jay. Stop shooting.
Jay's gonna come back and have a ghost entangled up in his beard or whatever.
We hear strange noises and him come around a corner. He's waterboarding a ghost. Tell me where the other ghosts are. Tell me where they are.
Who's that?
We're just gonna
Who
be.
does number 2 work for?
We'll be sitting there and his beard will just start combing itself, and he's like, "It is that epic."
The beard is actually waterboarding the ghost. Like a weird version of Medusa.
Oh my god, Jay, we need your beard on the show.
His beard, the ghost is just freaking out. Your beard's so strong and silky from the oils.
Jay, we need your
Why?
beard. You're invited too.
Your beard gets a separate invitation. We have to respect it like that.
Have to respect the beard.
You can be your beard's +1.
Even the ghosts respect the beard. Hell yeah, they do. But yeah, if you ever want to watch a good ghost show, it's Destination Fear on Amazon Prime. Really, really good show. And you actually believe it too, right? It's not like Ghost Hunters or whatever with that Zach Baggins guy. Even though Zach Baggins is the executive producer of this show, but
Pronounced Bilbo.
Bilbo.
That's Bilbo.
But Zach Baggins, like, yeah, he does have some good stuff, but half the other
Bilbo's
stuff, it's like,
cousin.
it's like you're
This is
watching.
my nephew
you're like,
Frodo and my cousin Zach. Hi guys. What did you do for an adventure? I work at Jiffy Lube.
For the record, if Zach Baggins ever comes across this video, we're not crapping on your show, right? Just
You should come on a stream and say why you're not Bilbo Baggins.
actually, no. If you are watching this, bring us on your show. We want to do some ghost hunt.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to do some ghost hunts.
The laughter is making my day. I'm glad the laughter is making
Yeah.
your day. I can't. Mark Horror?
I grew up with her.
Okay, I'm just making sure I'm pronouncing it correctly.
Morgan. I don't know why. I don't. Can you explain the Markor Knoll? Some.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Glad the laughter is making your day. That's exactly
Yeah.
what we have this for.
as it abruptly comes to a stop and we try to read your name.
Bunch of idiots with microphones in the internet.
Maslan Rockram. Seth, you're reading it backwards again.
Aloha snack bar.
Damn dyslexia.
Blame the listexia.
I don't like people finding me from high school. I can respect that.
Makes sense.
Are you okay? So, Markor, let me ask you a question. Are you subbed to the YouTube channel? Dead silence.
You know, the best way for people not to find you from high school is to not graduate. Then you laugh, but I had an actual serious question. I remember
Kids, if you're watching, stay in school. No, but you will.
Stay in school,
Okay,
kids.
so we already decided for 100 subs, right? So you'll be what, 93 or 94, whatever we're at right now. Seth is going to do a wasabi snooter
Oh my
at 100
God,
subs.
you're gonna make my wife kill
Kristen,
me.
he's going to do it.
Oh my gosh, I'm torn between two devotions.
This is content.
It's content. I'll
It's content.
do it for the gram.
Look, we've broken into that content creator role at this point, so we need to be thinking outside the box.
You know what's crazy right now?
You could be the next dude with the space helmet, only with a wasabi snooter.
Be
Okay?
the next guy screaming on his bed, "Leave Brittany alone."
You know? I mean, seriously though.
You know what's crazy? We have the most amount of views right now ever.
Hey, we just hit a milestone.
Seven.
seven whole
This is gonna
viewers.
get tens of
Yay.
views.
This is gonna get tens of views.
Literally kids.
No, so like I was trying to say, I had the question where it was
Back to the whole high school
It
thing.
was the 10th anniversary or like the 10th high school reunion. Yeah, the 10-year high school reunion for my hometown. And
Did a moose show up?
it's not that far up Maine. Jeez, it's actually the southern.
We had a moose and a
It's the
duck.
southern part of Maine. Just a bunch of Canadian geese drinking beers with mooses.
That was our mascot. It was a moose and a duck.
What are you guys drinking? Milwaukee Reds.
Sorry.
Sorry, we'll talk about
Wait,
this
we
tomorrow.
can't talk too much crap on Maine because that's where Jay is right now.
Yeah, it's because he's awesome, right, Jake? Because Maine is the way life should be, right, Jay? Right, Jay? All right. So, anyways, I had to ask in their Facebook group if I was allowed to come to the 10-year reunion if I didn't graduate. I mean, it was an honest question.
I mean, yeah.
It's for the graduating class. I was not part of the graduating class.
So then why would you think you were invited?
I don't know. I'm glad I didn't go.
And
Anyways.
I don't
It
get to
fell
go.
through.
I don't get to go to the Grammys if I'm not nominated.
With our 7 followers.
But apparently, you can make a speech thanking your newly converted rabbi at a video game.
We need to
thing.
find this. We need to find this.
It's funny. I'll send you guys the link to it.
Telling you.
Yeah.
You should definitely look up that space helmet one though. That is going to be the way this kid just goes off the rails about math. It's like he's absolutely right though. He makes a great point when he's going on this rant about the math and the IRS.
The IRS. Yeah, I am. It's funny too because I'm like surrounded by people who have degrees and stuff. My wife recently got her degree. She's like a friggin' straight A student. She's too smart for me. And you got you're like your triple doctorate
No, I
Right.
just have my bachelor's.
on handshaking underwater. Kissing babies and stuff.
Yeah, pretty
They'd
much.
be like, yeah. I'd be like, man, yeah, I dropped out of high school. I got my good enough degree.
Good enough.
So I only went and got my degrees because I went and applied for a job, and it was for working for the New London Homeless Hospitality Center for the veterans.
Yeah.
And during the interview,
You need a degree to work there.
Hold up.
All right.
So during the interview, the guy was asking me, he's like, so what do you do? What can you bring to the table? And I was like, well, I can do X, Y, Z, all this other stuff. And the guy was like, oh man, this is awesome. This is amazing. This is exactly what we need. We need this in the center. And I was like, all right, cool. So he goes, well, I'm gonna ask you a question. And this one question I knew sealed my fate. So he was like, where'd you get your degree from? And I went, what?
What's a degree?
And he goes, where did you get your degree from? There's no way that you could do all of this stuff without a degree. And I was
Celsius,
like, yeah, it's called
Fahrenheit.
having interpersonal skills and networking and talking to people. Like, you don't need a degree for this.
What up?
Oh my God.
Look at that beard.
What's up?
Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend, attached to the beard. Jay Miko. I can't pronounce your last name, so we're just calling you Miko, so we're all good.
Does the beard operate like its own entity?
Yeah.
It has its own zip code.
Like Krang
Bro,
from
the
the
beard
Ninja
has
Turtles?
to pay taxes. Okay? The beard gets its own W-2.
It has to be sexy.
It's like Krang from the Ninja Turtles. The beard's just there and it's using Jay as its
Yeah.
arms and legs.
How you been, buddy? What's going on?
Oh, living the dream, man. We're doing a little party for my birthday today.
What is he doing?
Throwing a party for a birthday.
Oh, whose birthday is it?
Hunter's birthday was on the 11th, but we're just getting to the birthday party because everybody got sick.
Is he eating boogers still?
Of course.
You throwing like a 4-day long rager for him?
The beard is.
The beard is.
He's fun, man.
Damn, look at that place.
Damn.
Yeah, I love this place.
Dude, wait, hey Jay, I know this is gonna sound weird. You have to show the shower.
Top or bottom?
All right, I'm down.
Oh, here he goes. Oh, this dude's a legend. He's running. Dude, check out this shower.
I'm still looking
Look
at
at this
beard.
thing. Holy.
Oh my God. My wife is about to leave me. Turn away. Turn away.
Oh my God.
Kristen, if you're watching this, I can't compete with this. Look at that. Wow.
Look, you can watch.
Oh my God. This shower is insane. Oh, there's too much white stuff out there. Too much snow.
Oh, nice. Do you have a windows in your shower are the best. I love those. You
Absolutely.
just look out at the yard while you're in the shower.
Jay, you're looking
Kinda
good,
weird
buddy.
video.
You're looking good.
Thank you, man. I'm trying.
Where's your unicorn at?
I hope she's not on the wall next to the other one before.
Oh my God. Those are awesome. Did the beard shoot those?
Yes.
The beard zeroed in. Damn, look at that fireplace.
That's why his beard moved to Maine. 'Cause he didn't need a permit to carry a firearm.
My God, dude.
Yeah. So the fireplace, I love this thing. I gotta go get more wood down at the barn.
Wow.
Oh, she's getting.
No.
I said, getting ready. We're coming over. I tried
Damn.
9 people.
9
I know.
viewers.
Wow.
This is crazy.
There's you.
Jay's beard brought 2 more viewers.
Oh my God.
Who is that? I can't see that far.
That's Snookum, the unicorn.
Oh,
That's
there's
the
the unicorn.
I swear to God, if they fall down the stairs, I'm going to die.
This dude lives in a castle right now. Hello.
What up?
There's
She's
the
like,
town.
I'm getting ready.
And then the booger.
Wow, we just lost a bunch of...
Is that the booger eater?
What up, burger eater?
That's us.
All right.
Yeah. Oh damn, dude! I'm so happy you guys are there. I cannot tell you how happy I am for you guys that you guys are finally up there doing your thing. I can't hear anything.
It's so fun, man. This place is the best.
Yeah,
You guys there?
I agree.
Yeah, man. This place is awesome. It's snowing.
Yeah, it looks
right now,
awesome.
actually.
Should do the truffle shuffle for us.
Oh, hold on.
What's that?
Hold on a second.
Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
Oh, the Greek freak.
The Greek? Boop, boop.
So let's go ahead and end this real quick because I got a gift for you guys.
Okay.
We got a gift for you.
Do you want to do that?
Well, I have to do it before you leave. So
Can you?
We love
can
all
we
you
do
guys.
it live? Or?
if you want to do it live,
I
you
don't
guys are
care.
gonna have to leave. You guys have to go in there for a few minutes.
Oh,
Oh. We'll leave it on.
All right.
all right.
Jay, it was good talking to you, buddy.
All right.
Jay's beard. It's nice talking to you again.
Watch out, buddy. Watch out. You're in the camera shot. Go sit on the couch. Sit on the couch.
What's up, Mike? What's going on?
Can I go in there?
No. All right. So everybody watching at home, this is something that Mike right here. Mike, look at the camera. Say hi.
There it is.
So this is our web designer. So this is an idea that me and Mike have been working on, and this guy's a genius. So you guys are gonna watch it get set up in the process, and we're gonna surprise these two knuckleheads. All right. So just bear with me for a minute. All right. So there's a battery bank right there. This is. Just go ahead and just move this stuff out of the way.
We have enough room.
Yeah, we're good. Don't worry about it.
Can I sit in a chair real quick?
Nope, just stay right there, buddy. So we'll put it.
So,
Yeah.
lay it all down. That one broke.
That's fine. We can fix it. Why is this not going?
Yep, that way.
Stand up. Oh my god, I don't think we're gonna have room. That's what I'm saying.
Well, this is it. This is it.
Alright, go ahead. Hook it up, hook it up. Let's go, let's go. This is gonna be amazing.
Why don't you do peace?
Because this is, you mess with the bull, you get the horns. Okay, ready?
Okay,
Plug
so-
it in.
No, just you want to lift it up and set it up.
Yep. Yeah, we should have. Sorry, we can fix that. The seat's not gonna sit. I can do it like that. You got the remote? Watch out, sit down, buddy, sit down. Keep them on. We'll get the tape.
It's just I don't know if
It's fine, it's fine. We'll just get the tape. We'll get the tape and fix it afterwards. Plug it in.
Yep.
You guys ready for this? Are you ready? Where's that side? I don't know. Is this not plugged in? There we go. There we go. Wait, what just happened? It's this. That right there. There we go. Can you change the cover of both?
Yeah, I had to tell him what colors were which. Because he was like turning it on to different colors.
this and
Look at Doug.
like I said, the wiring's gonna have to be different.
Okay. You want to bring him in?
Hey, Rick.
Yeah. All right, you guys come in.
I want to go in there. I want to go in there now.
Oops.
Whoa.
Whoa!
What? That's not. That is that is stuff right there. You make that?
So Doug and I ideated it and then designed all this, and we got everything for it. Printed it, bought all the
That's
pieces
awesome.
For lighting, we have to fix some of the lighting on this, like down here. Nick. But But yeah.
Just hit the X up there.
Yeah, so I went to Mike and I was like, hey, this is what I want. I want I want to have a 3D printed marquee sign for the studio, right? And I want it so we can change the lighting, have something in the background or whatever. He was like, all right, let's do it. So we started figuring out how it was going to happen, how we're going to wire it up, channel it, and all that stuff. We have to fix some of the wiring down here, obviously, but we've been working on this for what, like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks?
Wow.
Just about. And then yesterday I ran to his house, dropped off all the lettering, the covers, everything, and then all the lighting equipment, and then he strung it up last night. And I texted him at like 11 o'clock, and I was like, how goes the wiring? He was like, well, I was going to leave it as a surprise. And then he sends me pictures, and I'm laying in bed, I'm hitting replay on the video like 100 times just watching this thing. Like, go ahead and do we can control it with the app on our phones. Yep. So we can change like, so it goes like that. So we're going to have to maybe like build a shelf that goes across so it sits above, and then just wire that in. But yeah, we wanted something for the studio, so we wanted to put the 3D printers to work. And Mike, this is all Mike's design, right? So Mike designed this on the 3D printing application, and he sent me the files, and I spent days, just hours printing this stuff, and he printed some of it too. And then he sent me all the links for the wiring that we needed, and he was like, here, buy this. So I'm like, Amazon. So then he just put it together.
That's this is the kind of talent we have in this organization, folks. Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, so there's your guys' gift.
Thanks, guys.
So I'm gonna go home now. Peace.
Peace out. Drops the mic.
All right.
No, don't drop the mic.
Drop the mic.
All right, guys. I think we're gonna head out now.
Yeah, we're gonna head out.
We're in the live stream. Thanks for tuning in for us, everybody, and anyone who's watching at home after the fact. Nick, you got anything left to say? No. We. Doug?
No, we're good. We're good.
All right,
so
folks.
We'll talk to you guys next time.
Yeah, we'll see you all later. Remember, stay proud, stay grateful.
Have a good day, Marco. Make sure make sure you subscribe.